Welcome, welcome. I am Insurgent Rat, and this is Aurora 4X. Last time we left off, I believe, we just designed the Hawkesbury over here, which I am going to rename to something a bit more interesting. A noblewoman who entered a fancy rat into a kind of mouse show, and thus started rat fancying, I suppose, in mainstream, or at least boosted it. So the Mary Douglas, that's what our jump tender is going to be. Our military jump tender anyway. So we've designed this one. I think it's fine. I hope it's fine. It's 4.5 ton. So we should retool something for it. I think we've got, just checking my notes, I think we've got Serve Bravo heading back to Space Earth to be decommissioned, and we're building some replacements that we will use to scan the systems as we go through them. And we were designing the radar dish, which is our sensor ship, and right now it just has the sensors on it, and we need to put engines and defenses and ooh, do I have a Sea Whiz? I think I was trying to research one. Yeah, I do. A Sea Whiz here. Yeah, we'll slap a few on there. I don't think they're very good, but hey, something's better than nothing. So let's look at retooling. And what are we researching over here? We are researching construction rate, which is good because we are building more factories and more mines. Okay, all of these are busy, so we need 4.5 ton. Do we really want to? Do I want to read that? Well, we could probably keep this small. You know what? Why don't we design the other ships that we're going to need, and then we'll have a better idea of which shipyard to dedicate to what ships, and whether that will be, you know, whether we need to make any a bit bigger. So, class design, and the Mary Douglas. So it's the Mary Douglas chosen because you know, this ship is going to be bringing rats to new places. Alrighty. So we need engines, and we need defenses, and we need a lot of armor. And deployment time. How long is this going to go out? Probably not very long at all, really. Oh, wait, this is the jump tender? Yeah, that can be a conscript ship, I think. I hope that doesn't... I mean, it probably does affect something to do with, like, jump sickness, but since it's going to be maxed out, because we're not squadron jumping anyway, I don't think it matters. So we were looking at the radar dish. Yeah, the Mary Douglas is all good. All good, definitely. Radar dish. Okay, so you're probably not going to be deployed for very long. Struggle to imagine more than like 3 months, I guess. We're gonna slap some military, and oh, for sure we need maintenance components, so we should sort of rough that in first, I think. Oh, we'll put military engines on. We need you to go a little bit fast, without getting too fast. 2,000, maybe. Wow, you will use a lot of maintenance stuff, so we need more engineering sections, which I think, yeah, they reduce the chance of things breaking. So what's our max repair? 500, so we've just sort of hit it. And is maintenance life? That's not so bad. What if we drop one down? Yeah, then we don't have enough for the max repair, and like this ship is useless if a sensor goes offline, which I assume is what the thing is. So we'll chuck another engineering space on. Yeah, I really don't know how long this will be deployed for, but probably something like that. What's your range? Yeah, wow. So we're gonna need some more fuel. Let's suppose, so this is just part of like an exploration fleet, basically. So we're gonna go to, where's the furthest jump point? Whoops, keep clicking the wrong button, something like there. Yeah, do it this way. Okay, 500 million kilometers. Sorry, no, that's 5 billion. So we need, what, 5 billion and then say another 10, 15 billion to take us maybe into a system. I don't know. So we'll go with that. Oh, we need to get back to 30 billion kilometers? I don't know. Well, that's going to take a long time. Wow, this ship is not great. I mean, that would be, what, 2 months to get out there too, so we'd need a longer deployment time. So we'll say you're going to be deployed for 6 months. 6 months and 10 billion. I think we're gonna have to add another, something like that. Like, it's not great, but at least we can kind of, I mean, we might need tankers and stuff, but at least we can kind of go out, maybe fight around a little bit and come back. I don't know what I'm doing. 108 days, which is a third of a year. Yeah, fine. Armor. You need quite a bit. We'll give you like 5 layers of armor, I think. Ah, and now we're hitting our size limit. Didn't really account for how much less fuel efficient these engines are. I think that's really the difference. Okay, so we need to go smaller. So we can drop armor, but well, how many? I mean, our only benchmark at this point for kind of piercingness of armor is what we could do, and our missiles. Will they show here? Our missiles are damage warhead 4, so they go like 1, 2, 3 deep. So 5, yeah, well, at least 3. We'll say 5, be on the safe side. How big is some fuel storage? Yeah, they're pretty big. Okay, there we go. Wait, that barely gets us. Oh, we were just removing 5 at a time. Damn, okay. So we can't, oh, and we don't even have room for the seawares. Okay, how to resolve this? So the basic problem is that the ship gets too big for if it's going to have any kind of defenses on it, and travel at any reasonable speed. So we could shed quite a lot. Whoops. Gotta remember that tick box. If we stick fewer engines on, we can shed quite a lot. I mean, how big are one of these Sea Whizzes? They were under like non-laser energy weapons. Size 10, which is 500 ton. Yeah. So they're pretty big and they sort of suck. Okay. What can we do here? We could instead have 2 ships. This creates a retooling problem. But these are actually quite similar and not a huge amount of the ship. So maybe we can get 2 being produced with the same tooling setup for the shipyard. So which ones are these? We've got the... Oh, I can't remember the resolution. So that's like... Sorry, that's a fire control. We want sensors, which are like down here. Okay, so that's resolution and that's range, I think. So this is the missile one. So if we drop them both out, I mean, they're pretty big. What is it, 30%? I don't know if we can do this, because that's... With the size cap of 10,000, I don't really know if this is going to work, but we'll see. So, we need to slap some more engines on this. We're already hitting it. What am I meant to do here? Is my technology just actually too bad? Can I not get it with the jump ship I've designed? Do I need to have a much larger capacity? Or do I just sacrifice range? I mean, that's a thing I can do. I can say go to 10. It doesn't really buy us all that much. You know, drop some armor, alright. Drop an engine. Go down to 3 layers of armor. Could drop this a little to lose some time. Wait a minute, what? I thought we had enough, but we don't here. Yeah, we just... Wait, what? Straight up don't have enough maintenance supply points to repair the largest component. That'd be there. Alright. Alright, well... This ship is just not looking good. Okay, we can at least put a Seawiz on. And... Wait. Why do you have a troop transport bay? Was that... Oh. Man, somebody's probably just facepalming so hard. All my size problems, maybe due to the transport bay. Does that let me slap the other one on here? I can't remember which one. Just. Okay, just far enough out to go there. And, yeah, I guess that'll more or less have to do. Can we slap another layer of armor? Nope. It goes too far. Maybe a little more fuel, just in case. Or if we drop this, how much do we have to drop it by? This is getting like dangerously close to how long it actually takes. Although morale can drop on the way home, that's actually fine. Not there. Not there. 2 months. Gives us exactly 10,000 tons. So it takes 50 days, so we can just get out there before morale drops. Whatever. We're gonna go with it. This is not gonna work at all. Hope we don't get into a fight. Alright, fleet support vessel. Was there a better category? I would really, really appreciate it if there was. What are these? Are these from like fiction, some fiction universe that I'm not familiar with? I think I decided that I'm really curious about that. I should Google it. Because to me, honestly, that sort of looks like somebody's just kind of rod on the keyboard in rage. What is that, fast attack or something? Why would I want a hospital ship? What does that let you do? Is that just kind of there for flavor right now? Or is there some mechanic with like crew life loss, ejection into space or something and saving them? Like, is there an incentive to do that? A monitor? That sounds like something more passive that just sits in space and scans. It's not really a recon thing. Well, I suppose. Yeah, I think we're just gonna call you a sensor platform. Which I think I decided not to, but given that there's like sensor station, or sensor outpost, that'll be fine. Okay, so you are designed. Now we need to do, all right, so we got the jump ship. We have the sensor ship. Now we need the missile ships. So one for firing anti-missile missiles and one for firing anti-ship missiles. Rush cutter. No. Gotta think of some ratty names. No, it's the rush cutter for now. I really shouldn't have committed to this naming scheme. With such a small pool. Should have written a little script to just throw names up. Ah, here we go. You're gonna be called the Chomper. And you're gonna fire anti-ship missiles. So, your plan to deploy for 2 months, and you travel 1,200, which is what we will aim to do for this. I don't actually know what really determines whether something's like a corvette or a cruiser, but I think like frigates are small things that shoot at other small things, and hang on. Destroyers are like, nope, I don't know. Anyway, well, I guess we'll call you a cruiser until we have a better idea. So this fires 1 missile every 3 minutes. We'll aim for, how big are these? Pretty small. 5? Volleys of 5? That sounds cool. Sounds frightening. 5 missiles coming at you. Actually, they're huge. So 6 missile side points is what? 50 on 20. So 320. 15 tons. That's actually kind of huge. What kind of missiles are 15 tons? I don't know, maybe all of them. I have no idea. I've stayed as far away from the military as I can. Alright. So we have 5 missile tubes. We need some engines, obviously. We want to stay kind of small. 1 engine looks like it might do it at this point. Oh, we do need some range. So we were at, yeah, about 11 billion. Sounds good. And we need to chuck some like magazines. So each magazine has 75 capacity, so that's 12 size 6 missiles. 12. I don't know if they pulled their capacity. So, like IRL, obviously, if you have a magazine and it fits like 12.5 missiles, it fits 12 missiles. And if you have 2 of them, you fit 24 because you can't like cut a missile in half. But I mean, you can. That's physically possible, but it's a silly idea and would make the missile not really work. So, but in this, does it get abstracted? Like, is your missile capacity just abstracted across all of your thingamajigs? Because that would be kind of nice. 2 would be, that's kind of big now. 2 would be 5 missile volleys, which 3 minutes a volley is 15 minutes, which is kind of nice time to fight for. Okay. So you fit the things and the things. We're not going to give you any point defense. You're pretty fast still, actually. Well, I mean, you're actually super slow, but you are, yeah, sort of at fleet speed. So we'll slap some armor on you. Oh. Have we got multiple? No, we only have one engine. That could be really bad. Because you might just get deaded. And deaded in the water. This is actually, yeah. So at least that way we have some redundancy if something gets through the armor, which it almost certainly will. And, oh, may as well chuck some armor on. Oh, no, we need more fuel. 11 billion. And, sure. Lightly armored. Don't want to make it too expensive or too large. Actually, can we... Yeah, I mean, that's still below the next, like, 1,000 size, and it's still within the speed we... Oh, no, because we need a fire control. Haha, we do. So missiles need something detecting a target, which is the active sensor, and then a fire control, which is, like, locking on. I think... Do you need one if you put a sensor on a missile? Oh. I should look into that. We'll do some tests. I think I could just quickly test with, like, Space Master or something. Fire controls. Where are you at? Okay, you are firing anti-ship missiles, so... 4? I can't remember what these numbers mean. Let's just have a quick squiz. If you are a missile fire control... Oh, it's like 40 hull size, I think. Yeah, resolution 40 is 40 hull size, which is 2,000 tons. So yeah, we can see small things. Small, air quotes. And that's the range, I think, like how far out it sees it. So we need one of those, which brings us to 6,000 ton. Well, that's pretty thin. We want to put some armor. So I guess around 6,000. All right. Looks good to me. Please, if I'm making horrendous mistakes in these designs, I mean, I know all the tech I have available now is complete rubbish, but if I'm making horrendous mistakes, please let me know. I don't know what I'm doing at all. All right, now we need basically a copy of the ship, but with anti-ship missiles, and we'll need to tweak a few anti-missile missiles. We'll need to tweak a few things. So, if we've got the chopper and we copy design, then we have, obviously, the grabber. So, and you will be a... Is it like a point defense ship? Let's have a look. Nope. Okay. Well, I guess you're... I think frigates are still supposed to, like, pew-pew other people. Is it, like, destroyers that are supposed to provide screening? Or is it the other way around? We'll call you a frigate, though. And we can change our mind later. Just helps for seeing stuff in lists, really. Okay, so you don't need these tubes. You need... I think it was around 5, because I think we had a 20% chance of shooting down a missile. Although, I mean, is that sensible reasoning? Because there's so many dice rolls, right? Like everybody, so somebody fires 5 missiles, each of those 5 missiles has like a 20% chance of hitting you or something. You fire 5, which you have a 20% chance of wiping one out, but the chance that you wipe out the one that was going to hit you, you know, is only 1 in 5, so I don't really know. I think you've got to have some pretty ridiculous ships or ridiculous technology to be able to kind of screen confidently. And we don't need that one. So we need this one and this. We want, we'll just say 5. And weird, why are you bigger? This is strange to me. This ship is currently bigger than the one it's copied from, which is 521. I'm really puzzled. What's going on here? Oh, we didn't do maintenance thingamabob slots. But what's going on here? So this has 5 size 6 launches, 2 capacity 75 things, and the missile fire control. The grabber doesn't even have the missile fire control, and it's already a hell of a lot larger. Oh, because I chucked the active search sensor on, not the fire control. Hey, who put me in charge of designing space rat ships? They were day drinking. Fire control. Yay! Now you're small. Okay, so the rate of fire of these tubes is 30 seconds, so in 15 minutes, that's 30 missiles each launcher in 15 minutes, 150, which, bam, more or less, 2 magazines. We can keep these kind of the same, which might mean that they can be churned out of the same factory, which would make me happy. Cool. But we do need to add some maintenance thingamabobs. Okay. Engineering space. Don't really want to make this too big. So we'll keep it under 6 thou, I think, and we do want to make this a bit small. What does IFR stand for? Let me go have a look. Maintenance facility. Whoops, that's not what we want. Maintenance, ship maintenance. Here we go. And, okay, so is it going to explain what these numbers mean? Annual failure rate is the chance of a system failure, and the incremental failure rate is the chance of a system failure in any given 5-day increment. Right, cool. That makes sense. So we do want to, bring this down a little, and we can repair the thingamabobs. I don't know if this kicks in for like combat damage or something. Maybe it does. Anyway, can we maybe? No, we're not going to be able to. Okay, so Chomper has how many? 5 engineering spaces, which sounds great to me. And the grabber will now have 5 and drop 1 layer of armor. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so 11 Ks. You need a bit more fuel. No. We'll drop an engineering space. Yeah, there we go. I'm just trying to keep the range the same here. I think this is probably still okay. Maybe it's not. I have no idea. It's not going to be out for very long. And, okay, yeah, look, their ranges look good. The sizes look good. Let's commit. And these are what we're going to be making. So, 4,400 ton ship and a 6,000 ton ship. And we want to make a few of these, so let's manage our shipyards. We need this one to So we're going to turn the jump ship out of here. The sensor ship. The radar dish. Where are you? You are 10,000 tons. Ooh. Okay. Wow, that's just gonna get shot really easily. Too late, we've committed. So you need to add another 3,000 tons, and then you need to add, what, 3,000? Maybe? I should just quickly make a note, actually. So I understand my ship sizes. Radar is 10K. The Mary Douglas is 4.5K. And if you're wondering why I am rounding everything, even things that don't really need rounding, well, I studied physics. And it does this to you. That's 4.5K, and this is the grabber. And the chomper is 6K. Cool. Cool. Very good. All right. So the shipyards are all busy, right? You're adding a slipway, you are adding a slipway, and you are adding capacity. So you'll need to add another 1,000 after that. What a bummer. And you will indeed need to add another 3,000 and go through a couple of retoolings. I will churn out, what, probably 4 of each ship? I don't know. Is that enough? Given that we now know how many missiles we want, what's our stockpile look like? Okay, so 150 per thing, so we want, how many were we planning on making? Bringing that up to 200, what a strange number. And it's 25 per chomper, so I'll just wait for these to finish, I guess, and then I will, I'll just work out. I don't want to do this adding up right now. It's early in the morning. Yeah, then we'll just make enough, because we will need 100 anti-ship missiles and come on, 4 times 140 is, sorry, 150 is 300 anti-ship missiles. No, 600. I'll get there. Anyway, so that concludes the episode. We have designed our laughable military fleet that will allow us to poke our cute little snouts into some of these unexplored systems, hopefully not have our snouts bitten off, and then we can begin exploring. Maybe we'll find some better candidates for terraforming, which is something that I want to get to shortly. Maybe we'll find some better candidates for terraforming than, you know, Mars and Mun here. Maybe we'll find better candidates for mining. Maybe we will find only indescribable despair and terror. Anyway, we'll find out in the next episode. Thanks for watching.